making my mouth water. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Hey everybody, I'm Vera Stewart and welcome to the VeryVera show. You know, there's a little nip in the air and I'm so excited to have Ray Carnes, the owner and founder of Rec Tec grills. And I'm going to back up to this warmth in this grill. It's awesome out here today. And Ray is with us because we've had so many people, Ray. You know, I love all your side dishes, but I'm ready to put something on the grill, and I thought, let's bring in an expert to do that. So what are you going to be preparing for us today?
Well, we kind of wanted to show the versatility of the Rec Tec, so we're going to show you how to do a whole Rec Tec turkey. We're going to make a compound butter for this thing and put it on there with some rosemary and thyme and put a little barbecue rub on there. We're also going to do some Hasselbeck sweet potatoes. That's great around in the fall time, especially when it's cool like this. And we're going to have some compound butter for that as well. And then we're actually going to do a pineapple upside down cake on the Rec Tec grill. Because it can maintain temperature so perfectly, we're going to do a cake right on the grill. And then, you believe it or not, dessert picks up a little hint of that smokiness. It really enhances it.
That sounds delicious. And even better today, we're going to be doing the biggest giveaway we've ever done. So Ray, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get started.
Let's do this.
Okay, Ray, you know, I can't wait to get started on this, and I'm very familiar with Rec Tec because that's what we cook on at home. But for our audience, tell us a little bit about how to get the grill started.
Well, it couldn't get easier. You simply press a power button, and from there, the smart grill technology takes over. You select the temperature you want to cook at, auger feeds the wood pellets into a fire pit, and the computer will monitor the temperature and feed wood accordingly. So it'll maintain the exact temperature you set it at. Even if the conditions change outside, if the wind picks up or if it starts raining, the computer will recognize something's changed and add more wood accordingly and keep your temperature precise.
And that auger is just a little thing that kind of just goes round and round, and it's just amazing how the temperature stays the same. All right, so this is about the biggest turkey I've ever seen in my life.
This is a 24-pounder.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're, you know, right now this time of year, whether it's getting ready for Thanksgiving or just fall in general, and turkey being such a great meat on the grill, tell us what you're going to do to get that ready.
Well, we're going to make a compound butter. It's real simple. We've got some room temperature, 2 sticks of butter. They're room temperature, a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh thyme, and a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh rosemary.
Oh, smells so good.
And we're going to mix that compound butter up. And what you want to do is you want to make some cavities underneath this turkey, and you want to spread that compound butter inside that turkey underneath the skin. And then from there, you take your favorite seasoning, and there's a lot of great seasonings out there, but your favorite all-purpose seasoning is season the outside of the turkey. We happen to be using our Master Blend Rec Tec seasoning, but there's a lot of good stuff out there in the market.
I've got that pretty much ready to go.
And,
so I'll give
from
that
there,
to you.
I like to
well, you know, you said we were doing 3 things today. We're doing the entree, we're doing a side dish with a sweet potato, and then I cannot wait for this pineapple upside down cake. Can I do all of this at the same time in the grill?
Absolutely. That's the great thing about the Rec Tec. You've got plenty of space and you can put it all in there and it won't affect it a bit. So you can do several things at one time on the Rec Tec.
Well, and you know, that to me is so important logistically. Like if we decided that we wanted to do something like this for Thanksgiving, I'm thinking of all the other uses of my oven, because you pull out everything but the kitchen sink when you're getting ready for the family to come over. But that really makes it nice. In terms of adapting recipes, what temperature are we going to cook this turkey?
We're going to do it hot and fast at 350, and some people like to go a little lower and put more smoke on it. I like to go nice and hot to get the skin nice and crispy.
Well, and that's one of the things that you had described to me and talking about how this compares to cooking it in the oven or deep fat frying it, all the different ways, is that skin is going to get crisp and the inside stays really moist. Oh, I cannot wait.
You'll never deep fry one again.
Oh man, that is amazing. Well, one of the things that I also love about it is that there's just enough smoke, but it's not overpowering. I'm still going to be able to taste the turkey meat, which is so flavorful.
Exactly. You don't want an overwhelming taste of smoke where that's all you're tasting.
One of the things I want to tell all of you about is that we're doing the biggest giveaway we have ever done on the show this week. Ray is going to give us 2 grills to give away. And so, you know, I want you to be paying attention because you might be one of the lucky winners. But we're going to be giving away a grill today. We're also going to, in our next segment, we're going to do a Hasselbeck sweet potato that is fantastic. It's also, you know, we get all in a rut with casseroles and, you know, things that you just plop together, but to use something that enhances the natural flavor of the food because you're not cooking it to death. You're enhancing the flavors is really good. The pineapple upside down cake, and then we're going to talk more about the giveaway. So we're going to get this thing in the grill. In fact, I'll lift the lid right now and maybe we can just plop it in.
Well, I got to season it up.
You got to season it up. Well, come back with us after the break. We're going to get it all seasoned on the grill, and we'll move on to the next step.
Perfect.
Welcome back, everybody, and if you're just joining us, I'm with Ray Carnes, the founder and co-owner of Rec Tec Grills, and we have had you very busy during the break. What were we doing with that turkey?
Well, we got it all seasoned up. We put our rub on the outside, got a little on the inside, and we got it on the Rec Tec at 350 degrees.
Well, and as I'm looking at it right now, it's on 350. So what he said before about it, maintaining that temperature is really accurate. It's not, we're not doing anything. It's doing its thing.
Smart grill technology.
All right, so now we're going to do a delicious side dish, Hasselbeck sweet potato. Love sweet potatoes, Ray, so I can't wait to try this.
Really great for Thanksgiving. We're going to make a compound butter again, and I'm going to have you take this room temperature butter. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. This is from Fresh Market. It's real maple syrup. Always get the real stuff. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're also going to make some bacon to top these things with. So we're going to take some bacon with your favorite rib rub, which if you don't have a favorite rib rub, it's some brown sugar and salt, pepper, and some smoked paprika will work. 3 parts brown sugar, 1 part paprika, and maybe 1 part chili powder is a good rub. But we've got some of our Rec Tec honey rib rub we're going to put on that bacon, and that's going to go on the Rec Tec at 350 degrees as well.
Okay, now tell me about this rack here.
Well, this is a little grilling mat that is really neat. It's made of a non-stick Teflon, and it's nice because when you do stuff like bacon, so you don't have to open the grill and let all the heat out, you can lay it out and put the whole thing right on the grill grates, and it's dishwasher safe, and it just makes things
Guys,
easy.
have y'all ever cooked bacon on a grill, number 1, and number 2, something like that, and like all the drippings, what's going on with that when it drips down?
Well, in the Rec Tec, there's a drip pan, so everything that hits that kind of drains off, and there's a bucket that catches the drippings. Oh, so it's pretty cool.
All right,
so to make these guys, there's a little trick. We take some chopsticks, because I used to try to do this freehand, and I would always get halfway done and cut all the way through and ruin it. So I saw this trick. You take some chopsticks, and you can cut and just hit these chopsticks, and you're not going to have to worry about it. That's not my trick. I saw it on TV. But
just like they're seeing it on our show today, Ray.
And you want to go about 1/8 of an inch, just like nice little thin slices. Now we boil these for about 5 to 6 minutes before cutting them. It makes it a little easier to cut. Okay. And also they'll just cook a little faster on the Rec Tec.
Wow. All right. So now I've got the compound butter done with the maple syrup and cinnamon.
And what we're going to do with that is you're going to take some saran wrap and put it in there and roll it and put it in the fridge and make
okay, make like a log, a butter log. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, and you can do that the day before and have it pre-made, which we've already done.
All right, well tell me a little bit, Ray, about how did you get into this business? What interested you in grills?
I've always been a passionate griller, and I saw this technology existed, and I just knew that it could be better, and I've always had this dream of making the ultimate grill, and so finally I took advantage of it when the economy was bad. I owned a car lot and I couldn't give away a car, and I finally just said, you know what, I'm going to make that grill I've always dreamed of, and I made the Rec Tec, and it was the best thing that ever happened.
And it's just gone crazy. And honestly, you're so educational in adapting recipes for the grill, maybe something just like I've never thought of putting bacon on the grill. So, you know, lot to learn just on the Rec Tec website and on their Facebook page about it. But we're going to keep going on this and get this ready to go. And when we come back from the break, we're going to, Vera's Corner, Ray's going to share Grill 101 with you on a little bit more about how to use the grill. And then we're going to get started on that pineapple upside down cake. I cannot wait. So come back with us in just a few minutes. Are you looking to expand your grilling experience? Well, I am too, and I've brought in an expert, Ray Carnes with Rec Tec Grills, to teach us Grilling 101.
The wood pellets used in the Rec Tec grill lend just enough smokiness to your favorite grilled items, and they contain the perfect amount of moisture to keep your foods from drying out. Preheating your Rec Tec is as easy as plugging it in, setting the temperature, and coming back when it's ready. With the wheels and locking casters, it's easy to transport your Rec Tec grill and be the grill master wherever you are. The Rec Tec has smart grill technology. It maintains the perfect temperature throughout the cook, ensuring your food isn't over or undercooked. The Rec Tec grill has you covered. Whether you want to bake, grill, sear, or even dehydrate, our grills are perfectly suited for low and slow smoking, grilling burgers, or even baking a dessert. The large cooking area on the Rec Tec grill makes it even easier to please a hungry crowd. Our Rec Tec 680 has over 702 square inches of cooking space. Basically, pellet grilling is the way to go for home grilling. You can't beat the value of the Rec Tec. Your grill will be with you for a lifetime, and so will we.
Welcome back, everybody, and if you're just joining us, I'm with Ray Carnes, the co-founder and owner of Rec Tec Grills, and honestly, it's gotten a little colder since we started.
Sure has.
So that grill is feeling pretty good. And on 350, which we said it would stay on that same temperature, so I'm excited. So during the break, I got the compound butter in the saran wrap, rolled it into a log. Now it's in the refrigerator to go on top of those Hasselbeck potatoes. And then I also took the bacon from the rack, put that on the grill, and then you got the sweet potatoes in.
Sure did, they're ready to go.
And so those are just on that same part, and as you can see, we've got lots of different components inside the grill. We've kind of turned it into a convection oven and multi-purpose. So this is the part I'm so excited about, is making a pineapple upside down cake. So we've got the butter and just melting in the cast iron skillet.
Butter with brown sugar melted in the cast iron skillet.
Well, let's get that out. And you know, Ray, I love to use my Lodge cast iron because it's almost like seasoned immediately. Oh, that looks awesome. All right, so this recipe goes back so far. And when I read your ingredients, I was like back in my grandmother's kitchen with her Duncan Hines cake mix, and the recipe for this cake was on the box.
I know, it doesn't get any easier.
I mean, it doesn't get any easier, but it doesn't get any better. You could not do this yourself. So this is a box of Duncan Hines yellow cake mix. We have taken the canned pineapple, drained the juice off, and added enough water to get a cup of liquid.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and take these pineapple rings and put them here in the bottom of this Lodge skillet.
So you're gonna do the decorating today.
The pretty part.
The pretty part. So, you know, they call me the cake lady.
I know.
They still do. I mean, if I drive up somewhere, have you got a cake in the car? So this is, you know, this is an interesting way. The upside down part is the fact that when, it's kind of like a pound cake. The top is actually the bottom. So when we flip this out, that's going to be the top of the cake.
Exactly.
Oh, that's looking great.
That's perfect. Then put a cherry in the middle of each one.
Nice.
And the cool thing about the Rec Tec, you can bake, smoke, grill, even dehydrate. So, and like you mentioned, it's kind of like a convection oven. It's got a blower fan in there that circulates the heat throughout and the smoke, so you pick up a little bit of that smokiness on the steak, which is just amazing.
Well, and for baking purposes,
cake.
For baking purposes, that, you know, the blow is like a convection bake, and so you're really promoting that. All right, so now I'm just going to pour this on top.
Exactly. And because it keeps temperature so precisely, you can do things like this, bake on a grill.
I don't want to mess up your cherries. You did such a great job of getting all that together. You know, Ray, tell us what some of the different grills are that you all sell, and you know, do the pellets come in flavors?
Yeah, great question. We have the Rec Tec 680, which is our larger grill. It's 702 inches of grilling space. It can fit 2 large briskets on there, 6 butts, and we also have a smaller grill called a mini, which is about half the size. It's portable, the legs fold up, and it's great for camping and traveling and things like that.
And in terms of, you know, how long, when you fill the back of the pellet holder up, how often do you have to refill it?
It'll hold 40 pounds, and that's $20, and that will last for about 40 hours of cooking time.
Gosh, well, the economics, you know, as a former home economics teacher, I love to talk about the home economics, and so when you look at the fact that you don't spend a lot of your time worrying with it once you've got it started, and then the pellets to operate it are so economical, it's a great use of that. So when we come back from the break, we're going to get started talking more about this giveaway. We're going to put a beautiful presentation of all these prepared dishes together. So you want to come back with us in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. And Ray, oh my gosh, look how gorgeous everything looks.
Amazing.
It is amazing, all done on the Rec Tec grill today. So we've got some great ideas for everybody for holidays coming up. So let's walk back through what we did today.
All right, we put this beautiful bird on at 350 degrees. We took it to an internal 170 in the thigh. And you can see what I was talking about, how crisp the skin gets. It's just gorgeous. It tastes delicious. I accidentally picked a few pieces when we were carving it.
So did I.
And we got these beautiful Hasselbeck sweet potatoes. We took that maple cinnamon compound butter, and that's already melted in there. We topped them with that bacon that we had the honey rib rub on. And then we also topped them with a little bit of chopped pecans there. And they are ready to go. That saltiness in that bacon with the sweet potato, just amazing. And then lastly, this beautiful pineapple upside down cake we did in the Lodge skillet, and it's just delicious. It has about a little hint of smokiness. I can't wait to dig in.
Well, and you know, when we flipped that out, not a single morsel of that cake stuck to the pan.
That's right.
So yeah, I wish I could say that about every cake I've ever baked in my career in the cake baking business. But you know, just in terms for me, you know, certainly you're the expert on making sure that everything is the right temperature, it's cooked perfectly, which, you know, it was so wonderful to me to see all the different elements of the inside of that grill. You know, the bacon cooked in there, everything had a shelf. You know, there's no mix of flavors. This isn't going to taste like turkey. I mean, it's just really amazing, just
very
wonderful. So easy to use. And, you know, you've got, for those people that I know, we've got so many people that are interested in learning more about your grill. We told them a little bit today in Vera's Corner, but you've got an academy. You've got a Rec Tec
Academy. It's coming up in May. It's May 3rd through 6th. It's going to be a big time. It's at the Lady Amphitheater, and we're trying to break a Guinness World Book of Records while we're there for the largest barbecue school ever. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's 20 hours of barbecue school plus a concert each evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You can learn more at rectecgrills.com.
Are people going to be drinking?
There'll be a little bit of partaking.
That's what I heard. It's going to be a big time. It's going to be a big time. Well, you know, you have been so educational today. Lots going on. And, you know, we talked about and teased everybody about the fact that we've got an unbelievable giveaway. So I want to tell you a little bit more about the giveaway right now. So we want you to like and share our page and Rec Tec's page. We want you to like and share our contest post. We want you to tell us, if you win this grill, what you're going to be cooking on that grill. We want you to tag the 2 friends that you're going to invite over to eat
Thanksgiving
with you,
dinner.
you know, and the giveaway is 2 grills. The great big one that we've been cooking on today.
First place.
Then the mini, which is one I have that we use all the time. And then all the spices and rub kits that you know, the rubs that we use today, you've just got just a whole combination of those, which are incredible to use. So this is a fantastic giveaway, a perfect time of year to get something like that. And you know, Ray, I want to dive in to taste some of this, because one of the things that
this is the dark meat.
That's the dark meat over there. That's my absolute favorite. Look how juicy that is. You know, with Thanksgiving coming up, with looking for different ways to do this, that's a great idea. So first of all, I want to thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And I certainly want to encourage everybody to go to the Facebook page for Rec Tec Grills and look at all these amazing instructional videos. He really is quite a lot of fun, always, not only there, but with us today. And next week, we're going to be doing a more traditional use of leftovers with turkey on the show. So we want you to come back for that. As I always say on the VeryVera show, no matter what you do it in good taste. I'm going to get ready to start tasting a lot of this. I want all of you to have a great holiday season. Come back with us again next week.